Hi, this is Kimberly Reuter, business advisor and supply chain expert, and welcome back to my podcast, Supply Chain Wake Up. And we are back with Tiana for another Freedom Friday. And today we're talking about tribe, and we just came up with this topic in the episode we just recorded like 2 minutes ago because it keeps coming up. And we're like, all right, we're going to talk about it. So the topic is tribe, and that is the people that you keep around you.
Yes. I love this topic so much because it's what over the years has been my chosen family, my chosen people, right? And the reality is the tribe may change and it's okay. Like that, I think has been one of the most important life lessons that I have is that it's a season. And that doesn't mean that a person in one season can't return for another. But understand that as you are walking through this life, your tribe is important. And you need
your tribe is very important.
And you need to know whom, when, and where.
Yes. This was big on my mind, and it came up again when we were chatting because I recently kind of went through a bit of a tribe shuffle, we'll call it.
Love it.
And I noticed some people that had been in my life for a really, really long time. And we met at a different season, as you call them. We've always stayed in touch. We've always stayed good friends. But some of my recent interactions with them have been really negative.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And, kind of not supportive and kind of breaking down and putting down things that I'm working on in kind of a joking and I think, not in a necessarily intentional way, but it was consistent. And I had to have a conversation with myself and go, is this really the kind of person I want to keep including in my life decisions?
That part. And those are important decisions to make.
Those are really important.
And when you realize it, taking action early is just as critical.
Yeah. So not saying I can't be friends with this person like this, and we can always be friends, but she's not necessarily in my tribe anymore because the feedback and the point of view that I'm getting from this person isn't supporting me. And so it's time to let it go.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
People grow apart for a reason.
We do.
And I think the most important part here, something you just said, triggered this thought for me, which is not everybody is going to understand your growth. And what you have visioned is not to share with everybody.
It's not everybody gets it.
Understanding that difference, because that teardown, even though it may seem like a joke or a nice little comment here, can actually do damage and derail what you have and what you're supposed to deliver upon.
Exactly. And especially when you have too many of those voices, when you've gotten in the wrong tribe, you will start to hear the wrong messages all the time. So while it's important to have a tribe, it's more important to make sure that you have the right tribe because these are the people that you are including in your everyday life decisions. These are the people that you are including in your, should I keep seeing this guy? Should I take this job?
Yep.
What do you think about this fresh new idea I've been working on?
Yes.
These are the people that you talk to on a daily basis, weekly basis, everyday basis. And that feedback loop that you get from them impacts everything.
Absolutely. It can make or break the transition that you are trying to have for yourself. People laugh. I call my current tribe my kitchen cabinet. And everyone's kitchen cabinet. And I'm like, well, a cabinet is typically your group of advisors.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm all about where do you have the best conversations? Where do you have the most intimacy? It's typically at the kitchen table with a cup of tea. So for me, they're my kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
And they're the ones, and the beauty is not, I don't want anybody who's going to tell me the things I want to hear.
No.
I actually want folks who are actually going to challenge my thinking, push me, and be able to say, no, at the same time celebrate. Like, yes, that's it. Have you considered adding this to it to move it to that? Now we got a great conversation at the table.
Yep. And it's collaboration. That's the other piece. Your tribe collaborates. Your tribe does not take and tear down.
Come on.
And it's hard and I want us to dig into this and really get deep on this, because a lot of us end up with the wrong tribe and we don't know it, because we're surrounded by these people, right? And we're surrounded by their behavior. We're surrounded by their mindset. We're surrounded by their values, their ethos, everything. And it impacts everything that we do.
Because here's why. We believe that our tribe is always whom we're born into. We believe that our tribe are the classmates that we have. We believe our tribe is this team that I've been a part of for the last 5 years.
Yep.
It may not be. And it's your willingness to see outside of that that's actually going to get you. I tell people all the time, I typically use village. So tribe, village, here we go. May not be who you think it's supposed to be, but is going to be who you need it to be.
Yes. And let's talk a little. You hit on a couple really interesting things here too. Your workmates are probably not your tribe. That's your work people. That's different. Don't confuse the two.
Please don't.
We often get confused that is our tribe. Now, you may have a person from work that's in your tribe, but not all of your work people are your tribe. Okay, you may have a select few that are in your tribe. I just want to be honest about that, because people out there are confused about the tribe. So yeah, that is not, your work is not your tribe. But your tribe needs to be people who have your best interest, not their best interest, and how you can manifest their best interest, your best interest.
Yes.
And they are going to be the people who are not going to always tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you when they think you're going to make a mistake, but they're not tearing you down.
No, it's out of love.
It is.
It's out of love and support. But you also have to realize that this tribe, your tribe, does not always equal all the tribes that you are a part of.
Also true.
Because you are going to be that somebody for someone else.
Yeah.
So understand that your tribe in time will continue to shift, because just as you are seeking these people to be your truth and your soldiers, it doesn't mean that they necessarily all know each other either.
Oh, no. Oh, my tribe they don't even know each other. They know each other by like name.
Yeah.
But they live in different states. They've never even met.
The only reason my kitchen cabinet know each other is because I held a meeting. I had to bring them all together. But they all knew each other's names. They were like, putting faces to names for
Jennifer.
the first time. That part, right? So that's the only reason they know each other. So I want you to, for those listening, understand that. Like, someone else may be calling on you to be their tribe, the person they call upon for whatever it is.
For whatever your thing is. Yeah.
So know that. So don't hold on to, these are my people and my people only. No.
Yes. They have their own people. You learn from that. Yeah, that's a really good one too. I think we do get into that. This is my tribe and you can only be in my tribe and you can't be in anybody else's tribe. No, that's not true. We're adults here. We don't have the best friend clubs anymore. No. We signed it and can spit and a little bit of blood. Whatever an 8-year-old can handle, right? Like, it's like you prick your thumb. We're blood brothers, blood sisters. You never did this?
No.
This was before infectious diseases. So
please, we're gonna avoid all of that.
We were cutting ourselves and sharing blood all over the playground.
And then the spit and the
all of it. This was the old days. That's how we're so healthy now, because we shared so much. All right. I want to also talk about, like, what does it look like when you have a bad tribe around you?
Oh,
because I have seen this.
You operate
chaos. There's a lot of chaos.
Lack of clarity, hence the chaos.
Yes.
There's also this. It leads to self-doubt.
Yes.
It causes, I think, a confusion of, because your heart and your soul are not aligned with the blueprint of just how you're walking each day. So you are in constant confusion state.
And you're constantly conflicted because you're surrounded by people who believe in something else than you do.
Ooh, that's a whole nother message. That's a whole nother.
But that's what it is. And I'm not talking about religion necessarily,
no,
or that,
belief.
that they just believe in. So let's just break it down into something really basic. Like, I had a person in my tribe for a very short period of time that didn't believe in hard work.
Oh.
I know. I met them. I thought they were cool. We had some hobbyish things in common. But slowly I kind of determined that they were kind of lazy and didn't really believe that they should have to work for anything.
Oh.
Yeah. But that was weird for me, right? But it was weird because it was like,
that's outside of what you know.
And their philosophy was, why are you working? Why you shouldn't be working? Like, why are you working so hard, Kim? You just shouldn't have to work because I don't work. Like, why should you work? So their influence, because they were in my tribe, started to go completely separate and completely different from how I'm wired.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
It's a red flag,
is what I call it. It's a red flag. And for me, I also hear that's just a level of privilege that you have to be cautious of and just be aware of. And
that person wanted to be in my tribe, desperately wanted to be a part of my tribe, tried to be a part of my tribe, and then tried to make me be like them.
Yeah, that's controlling.
Right. And that's controlling. But that's an example of what happens when you get a bad tribe member.
Yeah. No, that's legit.
Yeah. And it was hard to spot
because they're gifted at it. Yeah. Like someone who's gifted in control knows how to manipulate the situation so that you feel like they are whom you need to be with at all times and in all places. So it's being aware and catching it. But the signs are there. It's just when they show up, you just have to be in position to know, yeah, something's wrong here.
You don't belong in my tribe. Yeah, that person, we're friends, but we're friendly. I don't go to that person for advice anymore. They're not part of my decision-making tree. They are not, I don't have daily conversations with them. They're not who I run to when the shit hits the fan. Yeah. They're not part of my tribe because their influence and their attempts to influence my life were not in alignment with what I wanted.
That part. Because they were about them.
Yeah.
And
they were.
That's
truly
that's the shift, right?
Yeah.
I remember in my lifetime, a couple of people, but two in particular coming up to me that I had to eliminate. No love lost, right? Like if something's going on, the care is fully there. But one individual, the negativity.
Yes.
That was so heavy and constant. There was never a breathing room for joy. Like that I'm like, thank you. I just want to let you know this is the last time we'll be hanging out.
Yeah.
Like I had to have that conversation. And then the next person was someone who couldn't hold water. Like I shared something personal with you to have a conversation about this challenge, but then I heard it on the 6 p.m. news. Like that, right, is for me, not someone that I'm going to share intimate things with going forward. And I had to let them know that as well. But it's, you once again have to know what's important to you and what you will allow in your life.
Yeah. And if you don't call your tribe, if you don't clean your tribe and keep people around you who support you, who are there for you, who are positive for you, who aren't telling you negative shit about you all the time, when you have the right tribe, your abilities are like 1,000-fold stronger.
You can take over the world.
You can do anything. Literally anything.
Yes. Yes.
It's wild.
And your creativity, the things that now come out of you because you have such an amazing another way support system is bonkers. Like having that right group of individuals allows the space for you to develop. I'm not saying everybody has to be a creator, but what I'm saying is there's something that grows in you that allows for you to do the anything. And that's where that creativity, that's the piece that comes up for me personally. My creativity goes through the roof and I'm able to build and design and strengthen whatever it is I'm working on.
It's the confidence.
Mm.
It's the confidence to do, because you know that you have people standing behind you. This podcast, my tribe, big part of making this happen, because they stood behind me and pushed and said, we're going to throw our weight behind you. We got it. Let me introduce you to this guy and this guy and this guy. We're going to help. You're going to help. We're going to help. We're going to. It's so much help. I was like, stop helping. But the tribe jumped in, right?
Huge.
And made it possible. So be careful with your tribe.
My tribe told me that I should have a podcast. And I told my tribe over and over again,
you're crazy.
You're crazy. Like, that's not my ministry. Like, that's not my thing. And then God knows me in that I'm stubborn as all get out. Then here comes Kim inviting me. Can you come on? Would you mind coming on one of my shows? Sure. And then here we are today, right?
Then here we are.
And more to come. But it is crazy what your tribe knows of you and pushes you in ways that you may not even see for yourself. Like, having that right group of people is tearful. I'm just say tearful.
You're right, absolutely right, because your true tribe sees the best in you. And they want you to be that. They want you to be the best.
That part. Yeah.
Whatever it takes, they're there for it. So be careful with who you allow around you and who you share with.
Come on. That part is a mouthful, Kim. That part, because you don't have to share everything with everybody. But be very careful.
Very careful.
Your vision could be completely eliminated if you share it with the wrong person.
If you get the wrong person, if you have the wrong tribe, they are not going to support your vision. They're not going to support your, oh my God, I'm going to make it all the way and I'm going to be famous. Because back to the other episodes we've been talking about, comparison, lack of authenticity, all of these things will come up when you don't have the right tribe. Be careful.
Choose
wisely. Because these people influence how you think about everything.
Yes. So much love to my tribe.
Yes. Y'all know who you are, and we have been through it.
All of it.
And I will also say the other thing I will say about this too is a good tribe is usually a very small tribe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You shouldn't be able to count.
Yeah.
Beyond the 5 fingers. Yes.
Yeah. If you have a tribe of 250 people, we need to talk. That's too many voices in your head. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And I'm like, how and why?
And I think that's the bigger question. And maybe you need to listen to some more episodes. Is that if you need that many people in your head, we got some other issues.
Yeah, we may have to set up a call.
We should have you as a guest.
Oh my God. We're going to have to sit down.
Shit, Tiana.
Oh.
All right, we'll think about that.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a call in with Tiana and Kim. Oh, shit. Hey.
Ask Tiana, hear from Kim.
All right, you heard it here first. Thank you.
Have a great day.